This is a 2-in-1 pool basketball hoop and ring toss, and it's a lot of fun, but there are a couple of spots in the setup that are easy to get wrong. So let me walk you through those first, then show you it in action. Here's a quick rundown of what you get. You get the hoop itself, the base, 4 balls, 6 toss rings, and a pump. No tools are needed, and there's an instruction video too. Setup is genuinely quick once you know the 2 things to watch for. So we're showing a time-lapse video of us putting things together. Tricky step number 1 is the water-fillable base. This is what keeps the whole thing stable in the water, so it matters. You want to make sure each joint is fully seated. You want to make sure that hole is up. That's where you're going to add the water. And you're going to make sure that the red joint follows the curvature of the circle. We'll talk more about how much to fill it in just a second. You should also have 4 seals or plugs for that base. Now, when you are putting the net together on the top of the hoop, you need to not look at the box. You actually will have a net that does not match the box. You're going to put the largest piece or the most expandable piece of the net on the top. So for us, that was the red portion of the net. You just want to make sure so that it's really easy to put it all together. The second spot that people miss is connecting the hoop section into the base. We are actually putting this together now. We're lining up each section. We're pushing it in until it actually locks or clicks and seats fully. And it's easy to think it's in when it's only halfway and then it wobbles. So you can see I'm having to push it down pretty hardcore. So make sure it's seated all the way in and feels solid before you trust it. Give it a gentle wiggle to confirm. You can see that I'm checking to make sure that I have it lined up properly. And then once it is lined up, it goes in really easily. Make sure as you're putting everything in that the white portion is pointed up because that's the ring toss portion of the basketball hoop. Now we're going to show you how to add the water. It's really important that you fill it to the right level, that you don't overfill it or underfill it. If you don't put enough water in, it'll tip and flip every time someone shoots. If you put too much water in, you won't be able to get the seal or the plug in. So make sure the cap or plug is sealed tight before it goes in the pool. And if you get the base right, it sits steady the entire time. Here's what it looks like all put together, and you can see all the joints are lined up and they're fully seated. So it should be really steady once we put it in the water. And here's why all those steps matter. Once it's set up right, it stays put. It's a steady base, there's no tipping, and don't forget it's 2 games in 1. It's basketball and ring toss with 6 rings. Now the fun part. My daughter and I decided to play pig, which I lost, but then we played a 1-on-1 and I beat her 3-2. The hoop is a nice big size and the bright red and blue make it really easy to spot for aiming, even for little ones. It's rated for ages 3 and up, but honestly the whole family gets into it. It's great for pool parties, backyard summer games, or as a gift. Set it up right and it's hours of entertainment.